So the trauma awareness workshops around our men's group, which is based on expressing yourself, has been really, really informative. I think initially it was such a collaboration between myself and Darren Lavelle. He was kind of like the person that I went to because I know him from the community, I know his stuff, and I knew that we needed someone that would be able to connect with our community. We serve potentially a lot of BAME community that come from backgrounds or areas that are impacted by socio-economical factors, areas of intersectionality, all the things that actually trigger and enable people to experience trauma. It was really important to get someone that understood those issues and was able to address them. I think the collaboration between a Father's Child Services and Epiphany People has gone so well. We thought about not just it being a model over 5 sort of sessions, but we also thought about the impact that having the discussions around these really, really emotive topics might have. So we decided that we would do it over once a month, and during that period it would allow men to actually go away and just reflect on what they have learned, what they've experienced while they were in the workshops as well, and then come back and just communicate and share with their peers when they returned as well. I think moving forward, definitely more of this, and I think just based on some of the feedback, we'll probably be encouraging. This has been a really, really good pilot. We're looking at the feedback. We'll probably do a bit of qualitative research as well, just to ensure that we are giving our communities the services that they need, and just making sure that groups like this are available, men can connect, they can feel as though they've got peers that understand who they are, where they're coming from, and most importantly, just creating that space where they can feel respected, learning about their holistic selves and actually sharing those experiences with each other. So yeah, absolutely so proud of this collaboration.
When Michelle approached me about the whole idea of a trauma program for men, I was like, yeah, God, this is something I can certainly get my hands into, my teeth into. So for me, it was vitally important that we had to make it culturally competent. We had to make it culturally sensitive. We had to make it in a sense that where whoever's taking part in the program was going to be able to walk away with tools that was going to help them and help them to also relate it to everyday situations as well as past situations. I wanted those who attended to understand how to sort of reflect and actually how to navigate in challenging situations, because this is, you know, some of the difficulties and some of the challenges that I feel that even myself have had to come to terms with and really build and develop on. And from speaking to other men, it was certainly something that was very much a shared experience and something that we needed to build and grow upon. For me, it was vitally important because the decline in mental health within my community is visible, especially over the last couple of years with the pandemic. It was predicted and now it's really playing out. This is really a time where, you know, I can honestly say I commit to continue to support the men's group, because for me it is the highlight of my month. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'd like to thank Michelle for today inviting me to a brilliant workshop delivered by Darren and her, organised by her. I think taking part of this workshop she organised today, it was amazing. Some of the stuff they've touched on was trauma, stress in childhood, and Darren did a brilliant job with the workshop. The best bit was the mindfulness. It was amazing. We've had I haven't done mindfulness for a couple of months now. We normally practice it in our organisation as well, but it actually knocked me out, and everyone was half gone, and there's one of the chaps here who's fully knocked out. Woke up saying, "Oh, I'm fresh." So yeah, these do work. These therapies, mindfulness, relaxation, guided music. I think it's a good way what Michelle is doing. She's created a great initiative, and I thank her for inviting me, and definitely highly recommend it. Come check it out, guys.
I was invited to take part by Michelle Kelly.
What's your overall opinion so far?
Brilliant. I recommend these workshops to anybody. I really enjoyed the meditation bit at the end. Like, I can see that it really does work.
What do you think of the trainer?
Brilliant, top notch, 10 out of 10.
How do you feel it's made an impact on you?
It's made me reflect more, and it's made me more positive, because that's the road that I'm trying to go down. So it's helped me to explore different ways and different ideas, and it's definitely made me more positive as well.
Would you change anything?
Nah, there's nothing that I could think that could possibly need changing. Everything was top notch, everything was perfect, it was brilliant.
And if you would recommend anyone to it, what would you say to them?
I would say if they're on the path to positiveness, then this is a step that you should be taking, because it's definitely helping me, and I know it can help others.